Hekeliana, who is very familiar with this type of atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, the starting sixes of both teams are the regular ones you've seen, especially in the Final Four.
And we are officially underway. This is the first rally of game number 1 for the UAP Season 81 Women's Volleyball Finals. Quick attack for De Leon. Could not set it up properly. UST will get the first point here in the finals.
Yeah, I think that's really just nerve setting in for Dino Wong. That set was, we saw it, it happened in front of us. It was too low for Bea De Leon.
And it is a blinding sight from where we are sitting because it is a sea of yellow, yellow balloons being clapped by the UST community, who has been rejuvenated with their return to the finals. Samonte tipping it over to the other side, popped up by Rondina. Ngayon naman ang bola, pupunta kay Laure. But Ateneo showing their height very early in this match. Tolentino and De Leon collaborating for that block point.
Yeah, blockers obviously have scouted, their opponents. Laure, number 1 in scoring in terms of efficiency. So, the blockers have to work double time, and that's a great start in terms of defense for Ateneo.
That was the 151st block of the season for the Ateneo Lady Eagles. Best in the league.
Alina Bicar.
But Alina Bicar, who has shown fearlessness as of late, winning that joust. And remember, Doreen, it was the two of us who covered that game after the Holy Week when Coach Kung Fu surprisingly reinserted Alina Bicar in the starting unit.
Yeah, and he did mention in the interview that there's a reason. Obviously, she's being the veteran, and she plays well for UST.
Samonte with a hit. The rally will continue. Bola babalik sa Ateneo side. Pinasa ni Hekeliana kay Wong. Sinet naman para kay Tolentino. Tuloy pa rin ang rally. Picar. Pinigay kay Laure. Cross-court for the kill. The Rookie of the Year, Ea Laure, announcing her entry to the finals.
And she's gonna get her point even when she got blocked earlier.
Let's take a look at it one more time. The future Queen Tiger, Ea Laure, getting the point. And let's go now to Michaela Chavez.
Antonin and Noreen, to get here today, it has been a long drive. And now that it's finally happening, Coach Kung Fu Reyes exclaimed, ibuhos na natin lahat na makakaya, huwag sasayangin to. You know what? He had a vivid vision that today's match will be tougher than what he could ever imagine. And so these ladies were harnessed by the coaches real hard. In the last game, Cici Rondina was telling the girls na bantay sarado nga siya. And so this time around, the whole coaching staff managed to pull off new tactics, which won't only be focusing on the team's wing spikers, because for sure the opposing team's foul will remain patterns. We may not have the tallest players in the league, but what we certainly have is their overflowing trust in themselves, mentors, and system. Tall enough to dominate the Araneta Coliseum today. That's all for now. Back to you, Antonin Marine.
This UST Golden Tigers squad, this UST community is looking to overcome all the doubt today.
Yeah.
Dahil ang kanilang mantra, kami naman, they want to rise to the top. And that has been their goal throughout the entire season. 81 Bicar punching it to the other side. Wong on a 1-2 play does not work. Golden Tigresses were ready. Rondina hitting it from the back row. Ngayon naman, it's a running attack for Madayag. But the blockers were there. That was Ea Laure.
Long rally we're having.
Bicar, ibabalik kay Laure. Cross-court again for the kill.
You gotta love the way she reads the blocker. She gets blocked. I'll adjust. She did that and she gets the kill.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Ea Laure soaring and scoring for UST. You gotta love the atmosphere here in the finals. And as I mentioned earlier, Kim Hekeliana is very familiar about that. And to tell us more, we've got Franny Reyes.
Anton and Noreen, this is Kim Hekeliana's 5th finals appearance. She already has 2 championships under her belt, and she didn't actually expect herself to be fighting for her 3rd championship. She had a lot of self-doubt coming from injury and joining a team that had grown a lot without her. But it was thanks to Coach O's program that she was able to develop and regain her confidence. Now, Kim, of all the seniors, has the most championship experience. She was there during Ateneo's Cinderella run. So I asked her what her team needs to win, and she answered one thing: teamwork. Other teams might have a LeBron, the highlight of their game, but not this team. Team effort has been the Lady Eagles' strength all season, and it's what will bring them closer to their goal, the championship. What else do you think they need if they want to win today?
Well, everything that you mentioned is part of the ingredients that Ateneo needs to cook up to win their third championship in UAAP history. And you're right about that, Franny. Season 76, Season 77, the back-to-back championships of the Ateneo Lady Eagles, Kim Hekeliana was there.
Yep. Obviously, you know, the experience she has, and if she can talk to the girls, and I'm sure she did, that's going to be big for Ateneo.
I'll tell you what has been big for UST though. Isa Jimenez, one of the rookies, one of the 4 rookies in the starting unit, coming from out of nowhere, starting in the most pressure-packed games against De La Salle University and emerging as a spark plug for Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
That's true, and playing in probably the biggest game of her life. And again, we always mention these are bonus points for UST. If Jimenez, Galdones, and Viray can score.
And UST is off to a blazing start here in game number 1. 7-3 is our tally. And Ea Laure has already had 2 cross-court kills here in this contest, Noreen.
Yeah, and they're really just showing us why they're number 1 in spiking. Their percentages are really way up there.
Ea Laure with a service ace. Kami naman, yan ang hirit ng buong komunidad ng UST as they are up 8-3. That's Pam and Kent Gonzalez in attendance today for game number 1. They are the stars of the Eric Mati movie Quaresma, together with the megastar Sharon Cuneta, showing on May 15. So we've got the celebrities in the house for this matchup between España and Katipunan. And the balloons are up and making noise as the Golden Tigresses have shown their stripes here in the first set.
Yeah, they're serving very well. We mentioned that in the pregame. They're number 2 in aces coming into today's game, and they're using that. Ateneo really having problems with their first ball early on here in the first set.
Free ball, mapupunta sa UST. Bicar, ibibigay kay Rondina. Rondina could not hit that ball properly.
That's an uncharacteristic error for CC Rondina. We can say also she is human. There's nerves setting in for her.
Maddie Madayag,
Now serving.
wanting to graduate as a champion. Nobody has tallied more kill blocks than Maddie this season with 44. But how about that? Her 18th service ace here in season 81.
Yeah, I remember at Dawn a couple of seasons ago, before she had that ACL, she was actually number 1 in serving.
Yeah.
And then she went down. But that goes to show the different talent that she has.
And we can see right now that Ateneo has checked CC Rondina. She's definitely a marked woman here in this match, Noreen.
Definitely. That being number 1 in blocking will be put to full use against a CC Rondina today.
Ateneo has trimmed the UST lead to 3. Madayag again at the service line.
That's a great serve.
Bicar, it's a combination play. Viray could not, Jimenez could not get it through.
Down the line, CC Rondina.
CC Rondina just going down the line. You know, she has that talent really of looking for that hole in the opponent's court.
And that was CC's first points of the finals.
At the line, Casey Galdones.
We know she's going to score more than that.
Oh yeah. 35 the last time these two played.
Rondina at the net.
And how about that? CC Rondina getting up there as Coach Oliver Almadro calls this timeout.
Hindi bibitawan yung quicker natin muna din eh. Nagbibitaw ka na nagbibitaw ng quicker na hindi tama yung timing. Hindi pwede 2 with may concern. Tingnan mo muna, tingnan mo yung block mo. Anong klaseng blocker ba meron ka? Nandyan yan, nakaganyan dyan. Anong klaseng blocker di na? Tingnan mo muna.
Kasama sa gilid. Ngayon, ang atake natin, unahin mo muna yung quicker natin. Pagdating mo na sa quick, patong ang kaya open.
Huwag kayong lumuhod, banda mo open.
You know, 3 seems to be the magic number for both these coaches. Coach Kung Fu Reyes, a 3-time UAP champion as a player back in seasons 61, 63, And season
Again,
65,
please turn
bilang
off
coach
your
naman si
flash
Coach
when
Oliver
taking photos
Almadro, the
and
architect
videos.
of that three-peat of the
Reminder,
Ateneo
turn
men's
off your
volleyball
flash.
team from 2015 to 2017.
So they will part ways in this series.
Bongay, papalo. Could not get it over.
Not over.
Yeah, she buries that into the net.
It was Samonte who set that one up for Bongay Gaston.
Yeah, you know, for Ateneo, we always say the first ball is key because they really have to use their strength in getting the middle blockers involved. Talking about Bea de Leon, Maddie Madayag. But we need to mention also the wing hitters have got to be consistent. Talking about Jules Samonte and Bongay Gaston, especially in this series.
Dina,
Because if
Wong.
once you have a poor reception or poor first ball, your options are really going out to your wing hitters. That's why they have to play big.
Rodina. You know what?
What?
UST has
Okay.
been successful
Rondina.
when it comes to that type of attack. Cross-court from the left side. Kanina, nakadalawa na si Ea Laure. Ngayon naman, it is Cici Rodina.
Yeah, obviously following a game plan by Coach Kung Fu. And why not? If you are scoring, if you're successful, then keep going to that and adjust as Ateneo's defense adjusts as well.
And that's a service ace for Jimenez.
Golden Tigress.
And I tell you, this rookie has been making waves as of late for UST.
Yeah. But again, we gotta mention first ball woes of Ateneo continues here in the first set.
In the first round, Jimenez only had 4 points in the entire first round. Second round, 26. So she really emerged late in the season.
You gotta love that from her.
Vira.
Meanwhile, yung beach volleyball partner ni Cici Rodina nakapuntos na naman. Caitlin Viray off of this back set from Alina Bicar.
Well, Bicar's been playing so well for UST. That's why she's there. We talked about her not starting a lot of games, but when it matters, she's there.
Good read by Danny Ravenna as that ball sailed out. But UST with a 7-point cushion here in set number 1.
And substitution, Maraginot
Ateneo.
coming in for Dina
Jaja
Wong.
Maragino
But what about
in
UST?
for Dina
Also,
Wong.
the reason why they have a pretty comfortable lead is their errors. You know, they have minimized it so far here in the first set.
Jaja Maraginot in for Dina Wong. Let's see kung magbabago ang ihip ng hangin dito para sa Ateneo. It's a back set for Tolentino who gets through. Wow!
Rondina.
UST giving Ateneo a taste of their own medicine. And the Golden Tigresses are up 16-8. The Trinoma Green Light Sale is back and it's happening on May 17 to 19. Walk on the latest looks with up to 70% off at your favorite stores.
Back to the
And
game.
as I said earlier,
Serving.
it's a sea of yellow
Captain
right in
Rondina.
front of us.
Yeah.
Pag tumingin naman tayo sa likod, it's the warmth of blue
I mean,
na
you
ating
look right,
nararamdaman.
you look right, you look left. It's really predominantly yellow here.
Meanwhile, Jules
Samonte.
Samonte taking advantage of the situation and slamming it down.
Oh, they needed that from her. And for Ateneo, you're hoping that will boost her confidence. I was talking about how important the role of a Jules Samonte and a Bongay Gaston is for Ateneo.
Jules Samonte, former UAAP Rookie of the Year, has started in now 16 of the 17 matches of the Lady Eagles here in season 81. Bea de Leon starting off this brand new rally. Wow, going down the line, Caitlin Viray disguising that hit, looking like she was gonna go cross-court.
So you can see really the focus UST has so far here in the first set. Everybody just knows, or they know what they're supposed to do.
And look who's in the house, Mr. Mayhem himself, Coach Aldin Ayo, checking in.
Jules Samonte.
Second attack point for Jules Samonte. Again, no, that has to be consistent. But for me, really, so far, Ateneo not going too much to their middle blockers, which is a strength for them. So they're having problems right now with offense.
Rafi Verano is also in attendance. So the personalities from basketball
You said
are
it.
here.
You said it. Celebrities are coming. Personalities are coming.
This is the place to be. The Araneta Coliseum as we begin this epic final series between UST and Ateneo. Vicar. Oh, that's on the line for Alina Vicar.
Wow. They're really on point today. You know, the whole series so far, even the final for Vicar has been big.
Watch it. It's enough. Let's just watch it. Let's not dwell on it. Okay? No problem. Iisa-isahin natin. Ang importante, you want the point. Nangyayari kasi, hinihintay natin masyado na magkamali yung kalaban. No, it will not happen. It's because the momentum is still there. Shift lang tayo ng momentum ang gagawin natin.
Hindi pwede manghuhula kayo. Ngayon, in doubt kayo, kunin yung bola, buhayin natin. Pero kung alam nyo outside, kung nyo kuhanin, siyempre suon nyo lang out. Let's go, UST!
Yeah, well, Coach Oliver encouraging the girls, really telling them that they have to want the point, they have to fight for the point and not expect UST to give it to them or to commit the errors. Very good huddle for them.
Maru Banatigla, who was part of the last UAAP championship for UST back in UAAP season 72.
Wow, that long ago.
We're gonna see a lot of them, I'm pretty sure. Meanwhile, we have a Gatorade fueled spike of the game courtesy of Maddie Madayag.
That's a great set from Maraginot. And they needed that, you know, they need to get the flow of their offense going.
You know, that's what Matzilla does best.
That's true.
That running attack of hers.
That's why Ateneo wants to see more of that and less of that. Oh, the UST former superstars. Yeah, Mary Jean Bals and Venus Bernal in the house.
Substitution, UST.
Meanwhile,
Rachel
we have
Roldan
another rookie
into
trying to
serve.
make an impact here. Roldan coming in for UST.
Inside, Ponga. Gaston.
That's a good tip there by Pongay. You know, that's nice of Ateneo. I mean, coming off that huddle with Coach Oliver, want the point, fight for the point, and that's one way to do it. Oh, good serve.
Vicar, Rodina, Maraginot, Tolentino. Roldan popping it up from the back row. Rodina trying to go long on
No
that down
touch.
the line.
Outside.
Oh, they're asking for a check ball, but all linesmen just staying put. Yeah.
At ngayon naman mapapatawag ng timeout si Coach
Golden
Go
Tigers.
Reyes.
Okay, yun lang ulit. First option natin. Sabihin, hanggang di dumagaan si Gusto, kailangan di lumilipad ang bola sa dulo. Pakagatin muna natin sa dulo. Ano lang naman ang kailangan natin doon. Para, doon sa...
Oh, Madi! Oo nga! Pag-shot, pwede ka kumuha ha! Pattern ha! Ito tayo! Again! Pag tayo nag-shot, patience! Pag tayo nag-umatake, aggressive! Cover tayo ha! Go!
Well, Coach Kung Fu obviously wants to get the middle involved as well so that they can get some blockers off of CC Rondina.
And of course,
Yeah.
Ate EJ is inside the Araneta Coliseum
Back to the
as
game.
well.
Maddie
And the fans
Madaya.
awaiting her comeback.
Oo.
No?
Bago nagsimula yung season, pinaalala ni Coach Kung Fu na may playing years pa si Ate EJ. And she's a deadly combination with Ea, obviously. They won a championship together in the girls division back in season 76 with Pongkay Gaston, who was their teammate
Wow,
sa
yeah.
UST. So ngayon, magkalaban na sila.
Donning different colors.
Madayan.
Another good serve.
Rondina na naman. Switching it up.
Active.
Ateneo was not ready.
Rondina.
She really has, she's so creative. I'm talking about Rondina, you know, she can hit it to the net, commit her errors, but she comes back. That's what you love about her attitude.
It's her well-roundedness as a volleyball player that makes CC great as well, among many things.
Yeah, among many things.
Coach Kung Fu knows the importance of getting
On
this
to the
first set.
Jaja Maragino.
That's why he's so intense, up on his feet. His team on top 21-15.
Yeah, but if you're Ateneo, you're down by 6, but you have a full front row, a very
Bea
tall one at
De
that,
Leon.
Tolentino, Bea De Leon, and Gaston. So you want to take advantage of that. You know, for Maraginot, continue to serve well. For Ateneo, you want to block well.
And the 5'11" Bea De Leon, the graduating team captain, tipping it down. The intensity is ever present with Bea De Leon.
And that's the mom of Maraginot, Jaja Maraginot. Novel.
Jaja, too strong on that serve though.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt, really. You know, Coach Oliver talking about momentum being obviously on the side of UST. You're trying to create yours. Talking about Ateneo, and then you commit a service error.
Almost an ace for Jimenez. Picar, back set. And our referees, Gaspillo and Eusebio, discussing matters here.
Yeah, that's a good call because the block touched the hand, and the ball touched the hand of the blocker, which is Bongay Gaston, and then it rolled to the antenna. So the point really is for UST.
Tolentino, Ravenna,
Another free ball.
Picar, kanino siya pupunta? Cici Rondina!
Cici
How about that? The MVP
Rondina.
showing us something new.
She is effective in all parts of the court, really.
Rondina sliding and gliding for USD.
And going cross-court at that. Wow.
May mga tinatago
UST
pa
now
itong si
at
Cici
set
Rondina.
point.
Sabi ni Coach Kung Fu, wala nang tinatago. Meron.
Reaching
Have you
beyond
seen
the
that
net
play the entire
on
season?
Rondina.
I don't think I've seen that play.
I think I've dreamt of it. Parang I wasn't surprised though.
UST is at set point. 24-17.
Yeah, Vanny Gandler.
Well, she played well in the PVL. Averaged 6.9 points per match for Ateneo.
Oh, what a serve.
Rondina again! Same play,
Rondina
same
dominates.
results.
Set one
Cherry
to
bomb.
the Tiger Sox.
In the house.
Igniting the España faithful. I usually say it for the middle blockers, but this is Cici Rondina dashing and smashing that volleyball. And UST announcing their entry and return to the finals after 8 years, taking set number 1, 25-17.